Have you ever thought that you need to reinvent yourself? Because as a father, as a man, society just isn't giving you the respect that you know you deserve. I got an idea on how you can do it.
Fighting for fairness, one dad at a time.
What's up, guys? Kevin Parkinson back with another episode of Father's Win. Things are a little different today. We're not going into the courtroom. We're actually going to the corporate world because I have some good game to give you guys. Now, bear with me. I'm going to take you down the street, around the corner, and we're going to come back. But on that walk back, you're going to be like, man, I get it. That makes a lot of sense. So check this out. We're going to actually head over to Nissan, guys. Yesterday, or should I say really early this morning, Nissan in China, they unveiled a brand new car. And this is really important for you. And I'm going to explain to you exactly why. But first, before we do that, we need to get into this video so we can understand what we're looking at. Let's take a look. New Nissan Terrano, PHEV. So that means that the powertrain is going to be electric and engine, so almost like a hybrid. Look at that. This is amazing. This is not like a Nissan. This is what I'm talking about. Let's go. I like it. I like this. I like this. We're going in. Now, this company is talking to me all CG. But nevertheless, this is my core realistic. So this is actually the concept looks like. And I hope this car is actually put into production. This looks pretty good. This looks darn good, guys. Okay, so let's get into why I'm so excited about this car. Well, Nissan, as we all know, especially here stateside in North America, Nissan has been a laughing joke for many years. Oh, you know, people who don't have a lot of money drive Nissans, people who aren't able to ball out drive Nissans. Nissans aren't reliable. They've got that CVT engine. It's all bad. So what ended up happening was, through all that, Nissan still made a classic car, which is the Nissan Altima, which has a place in popular culture from now until the end of time. But outside of the Nissan Altima, for like the last 15 years, Nissan has been looked at as a pretty bad car. People have been saying, hey, the Xterra, which was discontinued in 2015, was the last good car Nissan made because that had an actual V6 engine in it. So you got rid of the Xterra, you got rid of the Maxima, and now it's just bad. That's pretty unfortunate. The reason why I say that is because Nissan has been delivering a product to people that has been affordable. People who are priced out of Toyota, or maybe you're not priced out of Toyota, you just don't have the credit to get qualified for a Toyota. All of a sudden, your option is to go with the Nissan. The funny thing is, even with the CVT engine, if you kept that Nissan regularly maintained, the car gave you no problems. I owned a 2015 Champagne Nissan Altima, 15-inch rims. Roll the footage. You guys remember my Nissan Altima. You guys know all the stories about how after my wife left me, I was dating. I had my Nissan Altima, but I kept it clean, and that never stopped me from getting a date with quality women too. And then I upgraded. I stepped my game up to the Infiniti Q60. You guys know all that. What I'm trying to say is, sometimes the company you keep, the people who are around you, because maybe they can't afford regular maintenance or they're not being pragmatic enough about the tool they have, because a car is a tool, they don't think that it's important to get it maintenance. So now all these people make your car look like junk because all these people who treat your product like junk or treat your brand like junk are now the reason why your brand is losing value. So you are like Nissan. You're like, you know what? But we still want everybody in the world to drive our cars. We still want everybody in the world to afford our cars. So what are we going to do? We're going to make better cars. We're going to stop doing this whole push to just make a lot of cars, and let's make better cars. So in 2022, Nissan comes out with the Nissan Pathfinder. And they're like, you know what, guys? Get rid of the CVT in the Pathfinder, and we are going back to a naturally aspirated V6 engine. Since 2022, the Nissan Pathfinder has been one of the best-selling SUVs in America and one of the most reliable SUVs in America. It's a great car. And now Nissan, because remember in 2022, they also rebadged themselves with a new logo. They're like, you know what? Let's keep the momentum going and let's make even cooler cars. So now Nissan is back in the game, announcing this car, which might be the Xterra in America when it comes here, or the Xterra might be slightly different. I don't know. But thank you for bearing with me through all that information about cars. Like, okay, what does this have to do with me, a father? Maybe the people who've been around you were lowbrow people who didn't give a darn about the tools that they had in their life, like you as a man and as a good person. And because of that, they brought your brand down. When she left, you might think that it brought your brand down. And maybe it did, socially, emotionally, spiritually. But I'm here to tell you that God is so good. He made a world where, like Les Brown says, if you fall down, as long as you fall on your back so you can look up, you can get up. And if you get up, guys, you can turn your life around. My dad used to tell me all the time, America's the greatest country in the world because you can come here with nothing and you can build something, guys. That doesn't just stop in the middle of your life, guys. So what she left? So what you're having a hard time getting the kids? So what she's keeping the children away from you? It's not the end. You're gonna rebrand like Nissan. You're gonna come back wiser, healthier, cooler. You're going to go get a new skill, whether it's in IT, whether it's CDL, whether it's in medical field, whether it's in hospitality. You're gonna do something that is going to guarantee that you are contributing in such a meaningful way to society that they gotta pay you. And then you're gonna go fight for your kids, guys. And maybe strategically, you're like, hey, I can't afford the lawyer. I can't afford to lose any custody with the kids. I'll keep things as is right now. Okay, but maybe your fight looks a little different. Maybe your fight looks like this. I'm being honest with my children about what happened between their mother and I. I'm not wasting time saying, hey, your mom's bad or anything. I'm just being honest and letting my kids know I love you and I'm still here. And here's my phone number and here's where I live. And you can contact me any time of the day. And I pulled up to the school, the teacher, the principal, they all know who I am and that I'm in your life because I'm not letting somebody who's a low-brow, low-quality person be in charge of my brand. I'm rebranding. I'm coming back stronger and harder and mentally more capable. And I'm going to be the most amazing parent that anybody has ever seen. And I'm not going to be a laughingstock. I'm not going to be a joke. I'm not going to worry about those who qualified for me in the past and did not treat me with the respect that I needed to be an outstanding product. I'm going to prove to you that I can make a good product out of myself. I'm going to rebrand and I'm going to come back harder and stronger. And then you're going to have to respect me because this is a vehicle that you got to respect. When you see this bad boy pull up, because guys, I like what the car manufacturers do nowadays. They announce a concept and then they roll that bad boy out and it looks the same way. Thank you for that, car manufacturers, because for the last 100 years, people have been asking for that. Don't show me a cool concept and then it never comes out and say, oh, well, that was just an example of our design language. Don't do that. Show me darn near exactly what I'm going to get. And then don't be surprised when I go and get it. Now, this car, if they can put that V6 engine in here, I'm not sure how the PHEV is going to work. I'm not really a big fan of hybrids, but that's just me. I think they know what they're doing, though, because it's 2022. Nissan's been hitting it out the park. So do not think that you cannot rebrand. You can do it, guys. You can do it. You can do it. Let me know what you guys think about the new Nissan Terrano. And let me know if you think that the Xterra, the new Nissan Xterra coming to America, if you think this is it. Or if you think that the Nissan Xterra is going to look even more wildly different. I don't know, guys. I hope this made sense. If what I had to say makes sense, I want you to drop a car emoji in the comments and tell us about the time that you rebranded yourself and how it worked out for you. This is a community. We are not here to bash women, but we're also here to tell the truth. I want to give a big shout out to Linwood G. What up, Linwood? I see you, man. We're praying for you. The court is going to go your way, boss. Court is going to go your way. And I'm stamping that. All right, guys. I will catch you guys on the next episode of Father's Win. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
My son needs me.
You mean our son, darn it.